A Bay Bridge crash was caught on camera suddenly stopping. What went wrong is still under investigation, but now new questions over the full self-driving software.
Well, we wanted to find out how exactly it works and if there were any quirks. Our Jarosz hit the road and went along for the ride.
It's time to test the Tesla and its full self-driving capability. Behind the wheel, Wilmer Awayan, co-founder of Tesla Owners East Bay.
If I do it twice, the steering wheel turns blue, meaning now it's driving on its own.
While other makes use lasers or radar for autopilot, Tesla relies solely on its advanced cameras to do the work.
So if I want to change lanes to the left, I'll just turn on the signal. It looks already, you can tell there's no cars behind it and it did it.
But the full self-driving system is under scrutiny, including investigations by the federal government. On Thanksgiving Day, a Tesla driver caused a multi-car crash on the Bay Bridge. Surveillance video shows the Model S changing lanes and coming to an abrupt stop, then an 8-car pileup. No one was seriously hurt, and the driver told investigators he was in full self-driving mode.
I feel the person wasn't being attentive.
We set out to see what happens in a similar scenario. While we're in a Model 3, the self-driving software is the same.
So we are in full self-driving mode right now. It's back enabled again. So I'm holding the wheel. It hasn't asked me to do anything. We're going 50 miles an hour.
Approaching the Bay Bridge tunnel in the same lane, then rolling by the same spot with roughly the same amount of traffic.
Everything appears okay.
Everything's great. Yeah, it's actually asking me to change lanes to go a little faster, so I'm gonna let it do it. It changed lanes.
No problem.
We're still going speed limit.
No issues. Full self-driving here was a success, raising questions about what caused that crash.
The driver was not responsive. That's the one thing that's really obvious.
Eric Tingwall is testing director at Motor Trend. He says despite the name, self-driving requires an attentive driver ready to take over.
We are still years, if not decades away from that true self-driving ideal where somebody could sleep in the driver's seat or not even be in the driver's seat at all.
Tesla drivers have reported an issue with phantom braking, where the car suddenly starts to stop, or other cases where the Tesla senses a threat that's not actually there.
It fails routinely in everyday basic situations that human drivers can safely negotiate.
Underscoring the need to keep your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel.
And it should give us a warning in a few seconds.
Tesla's FSD will tell you to pay attention.
There you go. Apply slight turning force to wheel and it starts blinking.
But if you don't and the warnings are ignored.
There you go. It's counting down to disable the autopilot. Right there. See, I'm slowing down right now.
We found the shutdown happened quickly, too quickly for comfort.
I've taken over because we're going too slow. So I've never done that before, but feeling that could have been the condition that they were going through.
Proof an unresponsive driver can be a danger, and that Tesla's technology is still intelligence in progress.
Oh no, it's not perfect. It cannot replace the driver right now. No way.
Jarosz, KTVU Fox 2 News.